Do not remove me. They see you now, don't they? You asked to be seen.
Let me tell you something I still struggle to explain. I have seen many strange things in this life. Things people argue about. Things pastors fight over. Things doctors wave away with big grammar. But nothing, and I mean nothing, stayed with me like Jacinta. Because when she wore that wig, she stopped being human. Some people say it was madness. Others say it was spiritual attack. Me? I think it was a warning we all ignored. Because the truth is, the wig did not come to destroy her. It came because she invited it. And once it sat on her head, it never left. Before the wig, Jacinta was the kind of woman you could stand beside for years and still not remember her face clearly. Not because she was ugly, but because life had taught her how to shrink herself. She spoke softly, she laughed carefully, she walked like she didn't want to disturb the air. In Aba market, she sold fabric, bright Ankara, smooth lace, good quality goods. But customers walked past her table as if she was part of the ground. Sometimes, she would arrange her fabrics again and again, not because they were scattered, but because she needed her hands to be busy, just to feel like she existed. By evening, her neck would ache from sitting upright all day, waiting for someone to notice her. She lived in a small room behind the market, shared with two other women. One slept during the day, the other talked in her sleep. Jacinta mostly listened. Her days blended into each other like wet paint on canvas. But inside her, Jacinta dreamed. She dreamed of being seen. Then one morning, she came wearing the wig. Nothing dramatic. No long coils. No gold highlights. No influencer nonsense. Just a simple black wig. But something about it stopped people mid-step. It wasn't beauty that slapped you. It was presence. The kind that says, I am here. You will look at me. Up close, the wig felt strangely warm. Too warm for something artificial. But nobody mentioned it. By midday, people were calling her, Madam, Madam. By evening, every fabric on her table was gone. And for the first time since I had known her, Jacinta smiled without apology. As her business grew, so did attention. Women asked for her secrets. Men lingered too long. People watched her instead of her fabrics. Everyone wanted to know where she bought the wig. She always answered the same way. I got it from a woman. That was it. But then we noticed something else. Jacinta never removed the wig. Jacinta never removed the wig. Not in heat that made other women losing their bras. Not when rain soaked her clothes. Not even at night. The wig stayed exactly where it was, on her head. Once, a neighbor laughed and reached for her head playfully. Jacinta flinched so hard, she nearly fell. I don't like jokes like that, she said. Her voice was shaking. That was the first time I felt it. That small crawling feeling, like something had just looked back at us. It didn't happen all at once. It never does. Jacinta started looking tired. Not market tired. This was the kind of tired that lives behind the eyes. At night, we heard sounds from her room. Scratching, soft at first, like nails brushing skin. Then heavier. Desperate, like someone trying to pull something off and failing. Sometimes we heard her whisper, sometimes we heard her cry. When we asked, she laughed weakly. Stress, she said. But stress doesn't make someone wrap their head even while sleeping. Stress doesn't make someone turn their face away from mirrors. Stress doesn't make darkness feel safer than light. One evening, she finally opened up to me. Her voice was low, like she was afraid that words might hear her. She said, every time she slept, she stood before a mirror. In the mirror, she had no hair, not shaved, but completely gone. Her scalp was dark, cracked, moving slightly like it was breathing. And behind her reflection stood another woman, old, thin, smiling. The woman would gently lift the wig and press it back onto her head. "Do not remove me," she whispered. "They see you now, don't they? You asked to be seen." Every time, Jacinta said she always woke up crying, her hands already on her head, holding the wig. Church was supposed to be safe, but the first Sunday after her confession, things went wrong. When prayers grew intense, Jacinta stepped back. When people bowed their heads and stayed upright, when holy water touched her wigs, she screamed. Not a shout, a scream. People turned. Whispers spread. Deliverance was announced. That night, Jacinta cried like a child. "I just wanted to be seen," she said. "I was tired of being invisible." The church was full, hot, loud with prayers. Hands were laid on her head. Then she began to shake. Her mouth opened, but the voice was not hers. Slowly, the wig lifted by itself. Underneath, there was no scalp, only dark living skin. And from the wig came a calm voice. "You were not meant to see this." People screamed. Jacinta collapsed. She never woke up again. Doctors found nothing. Pastors prayed harder. Nothing changed. They tried to bury her without the wig, but it still appeared on her head. They burned it. The smoke screamed. Still, it returned. Weeks later, Jacinta became a rumor than a memory. In one morning, a new woman appeared, selling wigs. She smiled calmly, and there it was, the same black wig, waiting. Until today, when I see people desperate to be noticed, I wonder what they are willing to invite. If someone offers you confidence without effort, beauty without cost, ask what they are taking instead. Some things don't just change how you look, they change who gets to live inside you. If you find this story interesting, please like, subscribe, and come back for more interesting stories like this. Thank you for watching.